Oh yes, hello! Welcome back to Geneforge. I probably said that in Geneforge 1. We're in the Dry Peak Warrens here to, I guess, catch up to Shanty and stuff and meet Zachary. Was that his name? I think so. Sounds like a name of someone on some old Nickelodeon sitcom or whatever. You enter the Dry Peak Warrens. Yeah, I did. I did last part, ages ago. This would have been the first installation built when the Shapers started to settle this area. It was here that all the life forms that settled this area were created. The entry hall is guarded by turrets. These immobile fleshy creatures are created by Shapers and can shoot vicious thorns at intruders at a remarkable rate. No, they gotta wait for their turn like everyone else. Considering how miserable and poor this area is, this warren is surprisingly well maintained. If you walk further in, farther in, what's the difference? Is there an actual significant difference between further and farther? I don't know. You should meet Zachary, and half of your mission here will be complete. Oh, we're almost halfway through the game already. Holy shite, so much for this one getting longer than the first one. What was that? The writing on the wall says, Cloakroom! Shedding or loosely controlled creations must be shackled securely here. But they're not cloaks. This is a cloakroom. Yeah, I could tell it was in all caps so that I would notice it. There are also holding pens where visitors can leave their creations if they choose to. What if they don't choose to, huh? Are they illegaling and stuff? Does it say sometimes they need to be punished? Yeah, sometimes when creations go rogue. Oh, creations go rogue. When this happens, they need to be controlled. Bosom, no, BDSM, hello? What the fuck are you doing in here? You make small talk with the guard and learn nothing of interest. Because guards are boring and have nothing to talk about. Look at this, it's like the school in the first game, but not. Really, is it? Another elite warrior, but a bit of an idiot if you ask me. I think the board games are worth something. Let's find out today. Oh my god, how am I so weighed all over again? I ain't done anything yet. I can just take these, can't I? It doesn't tell me if I got away with it or not in this game, which is a bit of a shame. I would like to know I'm getting away with it, but no one can see me. But does it matter in this game? I don't know. Don't remember if tunics are worth anything. Let's see if I get attacked on the way out. Those are. For once. I knew there was a game where they're worth something. Stay alert! For what? Stay alert for people stealing your things. Well, I think you need to take your own advice a bit, don't you? Right, there's Shanty in her blue life. So let's not go in there just yet. Never mind, it's the only place to go. I'm sneaking around here instead. Zachary's fat. The writing on the wall says, Storage halls, east, tool breeding, south. Breeding sounds good to me. It does open actually. Hello, you breeding shit? Jess. You meet the woman who is in charge of breeding the tools. Oh, what a good job. I wish I could have that. I'd rather breed Fiora though, actually, with myself. She looks like a mage, not an actual shaper. It is very unusual for an outsider to be given such close access to shaper equipment. These things are very different out here in the wilderness. She smiles and nods. I am Jess. Welcome to my little workshop. Are you in need of supplies? Add some sass to her voice. She's been watching breeding all the time, so she's horny. I could use some supplies. Oh, not. Oh yes, those types actually. Look at that. Blimey, Gov, I'll have all of them. Yeah, I will. Oh my god, what about your money? Drakaya? Doesn't matter. Oh wait, sell. Sorry. Come back. Sell this shit. Oh, you can't to this shop for some reason. Oh. I am in extra need of special supplies as a direct envoy of the Shapers. Do you have any special equipment to sell me? Fucking she does. Oh god, more living tools. Oh shitting hell. Record that. What do you know about everything that has been happening lately? Everything? What, you wanted to tell her everything that's happened lately? What kind of range are we talking here? Bloody encyclopedia of life. Nothing, Shaper. Oh, good. I am not of your kind. They let me work here, and it is interesting work. Oh, yeah, I bet it is. But I know nothing of events. Oh, you're an idiot, aren't you? That makes sense. You believe her. That doesn't make sense, actually. Oh. One thing that sets Shapers apart from everyone else is the way all of their tools are bred and grown, not made. Then how was the first one made, huh? It was shaped. This room is one such breeding hall. Here, living tools, batons, and thorns are being grown. Oi! Oh wait, bred and grown. Never mind. Growing is making, basically. Breeding is making. It's just biological growth. I mean, makeage. The tall breeding stock is very well guarded, as in there's one person in here. To lose the ability to grow more batons and tools is a major blow to any Shaper colony. Come. Oh. Look, I've just robbed. I've robbed all your growage. Oh, I can just have that living tool, apparently. Don't mind me, I'm just taking all the thorns you've worked very hard to breed. What about a beaker? Let's find out one day. One? Oh my god, I've got loads. Damn right I'll open it. Better believe it. You're toast, Nork. It's not really worth it, is it? It was only one living tool. But I guess it might be. Shall I make an artiller? No, because I can't afford it. I'd rather keep some essence for healage then. How about over here? What's all this on the tablio? Nothing. Can I get close enough to nick some of those? Because they're very closely guarded. No. Right then. Back out we go. What was over here? This dank, chilly network of rooms contains the supplies for the Warren. There may be something useful to be found back here, but not much. This colony was poor to start with. The arrival of the rogues only made a bad situation worse. Ah, what a shame. Oh well, fuck. I mean, sucks to be them, fucks to be them. Tot. Found a bloody dagger before we found a stick in this game. What's the point of sticks existing? Do a stick only run. Probably. Someone probably has. Can anyone see me? Oh, hi. Piss off, mate. I can see you're staying alert. Damn right, you better pee off out of here. Steal this dosh to be. It's not dosh yet, but it will be one day. Any more in here? Oh, that's a container apparently. Ha. Nicked. Let's not save it until we get out if I can help it. Is that worth it? I was going to save it and open it. I don't even want those, to be completely hornets with you. Hi. Are we still friends? I guess so. I guess we can save it then. After all. Do I want those? Take everything you can get your grubby mitts on. They need me more than they know. Hi. Alright? You're not even red. Dead. Reflumption. Lamps are probably worth something as well. Let's find out. We're going to learn all this valuable. Very good game. Very good game. Can see why they remade them, as in the first one so far. Fucking idiot. Can't bloody believe it, can you? Can you? Crack. Grounded boots. Armor 1, Armor 3 and energy resistance. Fluff, yeah. What else we got over here? More stuff, yeah, all good. good as gooseberries, I would say. Let's get out of here with our loot that no one will ever notice is missing. Can't believe it. The incompetence. They're all about staying alert. But they can't stop me, a simple wanderer. Look at all this stuff that I've just knobbed. Yeah, they don't care. The writing on the wall says experimental halls north. Am I allowed up here? Bob. Bob. I just accidentally clicked on myself. I can't have those because this guy's in the way, or lady. Tialia. I don't know what kind of name that is, but it's a silly one. This man is instantly recognisable as a research shaper. How do you recognise that? He's just wearing the robes like everyone else. The filthy and torn robes. Sorry for the whistle when I said filthy there. The burns, the nervousness, which springs from the constant fear of being eaten by an experiment misfire. All clear signs. Why would you be scared of that? That would be good. No, it wouldn't. He seems uncomfortable that you have found him back here. What? This is where you belong. Uh-oh, I'm going to discover that you're actually where you belong and tell people. But he is still polite. I am Tialia. Welcome to the Dry Peak Research Labs. Can you give me training? Yes, Shaper. Zachary has told me to be helpful. Would you like to learn about spells or creations? Everything. I ain't got any bloody money. Learn spells. Oh, look at it all. Yeah, was this in the first game? I don't remember. Training, remember that. I want to learn about shaping. I probably won't get Thard, I'll get Fiora and Artilla. I reckon. Where could I learn spells? I'm not sure. What, right here? Probably said more about spells. However, I do know there are loyal shapers hiding out past the pass to the west. Look for the loyal ones, they may be able to help you. How long have you been a researcher here? Years. Years and years and years. Alright, I get it, mate. God. Far before Zachary arrived. Remember that. Long before. How has the research for good life forms to populate this area been going? Well, it hasn't. We have too many problems as it is because of the rogue attacks. Before Zachary arrived? What does that have to do with it? What? Have to do with what? You asked how long he's been here. I just thought it would be useful information. Yeah, exactly. What is wrong with my character? What an idiot. Fuck. A game with lots of dialogue trees, it only really matters if the dialogue trees are worthwhile. How about you ask, hey, what's the point of having a door to your chamber? So you can open it? You don't even have a door though. This is a shaping hall where shapers concentrate on remaking living things to suit their purposes. Can you make a living jacket so it talks to you when you're out in the rain? Such research usually takes the form of taking a live creation and doing something magical to it. That sounds cruel, that does. Take a living creature and, like, fucking about with it. If it makes the creature better or stronger, they remember what they did. If it has the opposite effect, they don't do that again. It is a crude method, but it works. If the shapers ever figured out how to modify a living thing precisely, it would be a major advancement. Imagine if you could do that in real life, turn yourself into a big burly dragon man. I wish. This hole shows the signs of heavy use. Booted feet have worn tracks in the floor. Many experiments have taken place here. From the looks of the desolate landscape outside, those efforts have been futile. Yeah, there we go. As I suspected, it fudged the land a bit. There are several alcoves in the walls used to hold creations before they are used for experiments or sent to do jobs. You see, this is why I side with the ones who want to be free. It's cruel and unusual. Hey look, it's Bob. No, it isn't. It's Ugg. Oops. This hulking alpha. This hulking creature is a battle alpha. These creatures are the favoured shock troops. Why? They just punch. They don't have electricity. Of the shaper forces, they are huge, strong, and brutal. They also communicate primarily through grunts, growls and gurgles. Have they got a mouthful of juice? Hopefully not, because they're not attractive to me. They are not a reliable source of good conversation. Good, I've chatted enough here. Thanks very much. Oh god, there's another one. It's okay, it's the same thing. They'll probably notice if I nick things. It's a bit of a shame because I want those shaper equipments. Fuck have we got going on in here? Is there a cockatrice? No. Fuck have we got? Artilla. An artilla is a fragile worm capable of spitting nasty acid. It can't talk. Well, shape it with the ability to talk. You stare at each other for several suspenseful minutes. Nothing occurs. Obviously. Why would it? Can I have that living tool, mate? You find a journal of shaping techniques and instructions, mainly regarding fire creatures. You may not have received permission to read this stuff, but you are told to investigate. That's a good enough excuse. You quickly digest the contents of the book. Don't eat the book! Fuck! I really am an apprentice. You now know how to create a Fiora. I already knew that. I've already got one. Oh, suddenly, just behind you, you hear an angry hiss and the sound of worm skin moving on a stone floor. Why? You turn around and see you're being ambushed. Creation spontaneously going rogue doesn't happen often, but it does happen, and it appears to be happening now. Well, fuck me. Hey, I guess I'm dead. Guess I'll die. Shrug. Oi! Oh no! I'm in Cumberland. What am I gonna do then? I will die after all. That's a bit of a shame, that is. Guess I'll load instead. Does this mean I'm not allowed to go beyond that book? Because that's a little bit naff. Run away. I need to get rid of some of this cumbrance. I'll be back! I'm back, as was foretold by gyromancy. I just did stuff, you know. Is that War Blessing by any chance? It certainly oh great, I just War Blessing to those guys. Never mind. That's great, innit? That you can do those. What's the gosh darn point? Quick! Splodge. It's not fair, how are you supposed to do this? You're not. No, you're just not. You can't win. Is there anything over here? There's a chest. Whoa! There it is. Ah! Oh, Bob. He's grabbing my shoe. Mortally wounded, you fall to the ground. Your training mission has come to an unexpected, miserable end. It was expected, actually. Eventually, the deadly stalemate in these mountains will end. What stalemate? I didn't know about this. A force will burst forth, surprise everyone, and cause all sort of havoc. Alas, you will no longer have a say in who ends up the victor. Of course, you can always try again. Certainly bloody will, then. Alright, well, that's for later, isn't it? Dry Peak Warrens. Top right. Twat artillers. Guarding a chest, no less. Right, buy them. To think I could die so early. I should put it to easy, because we all know it's inevitable anyway, but whatever. Hell are you supposed to do? Hell are you supposed to do? Let's just do this. You finally come face to face with Zachary. No I don't, he's around the corner at the moment, and Shanty's big arse is in the way. The leader of the settlement of Dry Peak. He is old and tired, he stands hunched over and his skin is dry and wrinkled. His hands shake slightly. He looks like you would expect for someone who has been leading a battered, failing colony. You are surprised, however, by the number of guards he has around him. Why would you be surprised? He's an important fella. Both guardians and turrets. He is prepared for a considerable assault. When you approach, both he and Shanty turn to face you. Shanty looks annoyed at how long it has taken you to get here. Fucking slow down then. Now that my apprentice is here, Shanty says, we can begin our meeting. We've already begun, you just haven't started talking yet. About the important bit. Shanty presents a scroll to Zachary. Here are my orders, fellow Shaper. I've been sent by the council to speak with you and Barzal about this colony's progress and future. I hope this will not cause you much trouble. Zachary shakes his head. The news, as you can see, is bleak. Barzal is dead. How? No. The colony is still failing, but I believe with work it can be successful. That is all. You can return to the council with that news. There is a long silence. Wait and see what happens. Is that all we came here for? Shanty says, I'm sorry to hear that, and I'm sorry to hear about Barzal. However, I need more information than that to return to my superiors. I assume I'm free to explore? I bet Barzal has changed sides. I already said this like in the last part. There was that sneaky guy in town. I'd be pleased if you would. Just don't go to the top right, Shanty, and if you want to, you can probably handle him. Bloody. He clearly doesn't mean it. And since the area is dangerous, I will make sure my guards escort you, for your own safety. I have also made quarters for you in Dry Peak, near the road out. Shanty says, then I will rest and begin my exploration soon. Thank you for your help. They bow to each other, and Shanty starts to leave. Show, don't tell. No, do. As she passes you, she leans close and says, well, that was useless. These people are hiding something. Look around and come meet me in our quarters. Oh, our quarters. And Bob's. They're at the south end of town. Then she leaves. As she does, you notice that Zachary exhales with relief. He was nervous. No, he's just old and exhausted. Bye, Shantytown. Can I have that goblet? It's gold. No. Alright, mate. Don't sigh in relief yet. I'm still here. When you get a closer look, you see that Zachary is even older. Whoa, it's been a while since I talked to him. He got older now. Even older and more shaky than you thought. His time in Dry Peak has clearly exacted a horrible price on him. What, maybe he's just been here for 80 years. However, you have learned that it is always deadly to underestimate a Shaper. This man contains great power and, even if he didn't, he is surrounded by powerful guards. You have to be on your own guard. No, it doesn't say own, you have to be on your guard. Sorry, my brain inserting things to make it better written, but not actually, because that wouldn't have made sense. Greetings, apprentice. I am sure most of my business is with your master, but if there are any little questions you want to ask, I wish to be nothing but helpful. You probably wish to rest, actually. Can you tell me how you came to Dry Peak? You probably travelled. It was about 5 years ago. Oh, did I say when? Barzal and I were looking for a failing colony. We were ambitious. We thought we could use our skills to create new successful life forms. We thought we could do what others couldn't. I was aging, and I was eager to... We're all aging all the time. And I was eager to gain the acclaim I had failed to achieve earlier, and we failed. And that is really the only story for you to take home. Why were you and Barzal... Where were you and Barzal before you came here? For some reason, this question catches Zachary off guard. He looks at you, trying to figure out what you know. Then he says simply, we were doing some exploring, catching rogues, agent work, I know, but we were needed. More than that I can't say. My orders were to keep quiet. Surely you want to cooperate with our investigation. Do you want us telling our superiors you didn't help? Is this leadership? I cannot say, period. Now you should leave me. I have actual work to do. No, you don't. What work? Sit here and be old. Our orders are to meet both you and Barzal. Barzal is dead? That's what you said. Yes, we had left town to perform some experiments a safe distance away. One went wrong. He was killed. If it was possible for you to speak with him, believe me, you would. But it isn't, and that is that. Yeah, right. Where is the body? Yeah, answer me that. Eaten. Oh, so he's pooped somewhere. I'll talk to that. Just shape it back to life. Talking poop monster. The failed experiment involved modifying a Thard. We tried to make a stronger labourer.
The creature went mad and struck Barzal down, then dragged him off and probably ate him.
You mean probably? You said eaten with certainty earlier. Wouldn't it have been safer to perform the experiment here? Isn't that what this hall was made for in the first place?
Zachary is very annoyed. Perhaps an apprentice such as yourself should not question the wisdom of a Foreshaper. You have a lot to learn.
You notice that this was not actually an answer to the question. Yeah, he's hiding something he is. Can you provide me with any supplies or training?
It is of course my responsibility to provide you with lodging. You will find quarters for you by the south wall of Dry Peak. However, we have no extra supplies to provide.
Yes you do, I bought some.
The rogue attacks, I'm sure you understand. As for training, locate Tialia. He is a shaper deeper in the Warren. He can provide you with some training for a modest price.
Oh great, money bags from Spyro. Tell me about the rogues that are attacking.
A minor concern. There are a handful of rogues, probably wandered off from some other colony. We will handle them with ease.
Well, everyone's saying they're a problem. And you even used the rogue attacks as like an excuse for something just a second ago.
This region tends to make creations go mad easily. It is hostile and upsets them. It is troublesome, especially when it happens to our serviles, but we deal with them quickly.
I have seen quite a few rogues, surely it is not a small problem.
I can see why they would bother an apprentice like yourself.
Whatever. Actually, yeah, 2 artillery are too much for me, bloody hell.
But such problems are minor. We will dispatch our enemies in no time at all. You will learn not to be troubled by rogues. With age comes wisdom.
For some people, maybe. When your serviles have problems, how do you deal with them? We're almost done here.
How do you deal with any rogue? Punishment, if valuable, destruction if not. Do not let yourself become too attached to serviles. It is a bad habit shapers sometimes pick up.
Uh-oh, it's one of these again. I can either say I understand, I have seen how dangerous rogues of all sorts can be. They must be dealt with. Or, but don't we have some responsibility to our creations? It is not right. Is it not right to be kind to them? Let's not say anything. Because no. Avoid giving opinions, I hear. The writing on the wall reads, Guardian Quarters North, no unauthorized entry. Excuse me, he's got a name. I want to talk to him, but he walked off. Nora, the Explorer. The commander of the Warren Guards is patrolling the halls. She is a guardian and her armour is still in good shape. Good nick. You would guess that she came to Dry Peak recently. Why, maybe she just polishes her armour every night. She nods to you, though she is not happy to see you. I am Nora, a guardian of the Warren. We welcome you. We? It's only you. And we'll give you all the assistance you are due. I need some information on what's been happening here. God, there's so much talky. I see. I'm loyal to Zachary, and all I have to tell you is exactly what Zachary says, so you should talk to Zachary. Fair enough, but if you can give me any special information, things might go better for you in the future. Oh, silver tongue. I said it and I will say it again. I am loyal to my master, and I have nothing else to say to you. Do what you will. She turns away. You know what? I'm going to put some more leader shit in, I reckon. How about now? That butter you up a little bit? Butter your biscuits? No. What can you tell me about the rogues that have been attacking you? Well, they're rogue, and they're attacking. It is a minor problem, and we will handle it on our own, without outsider help. You should stay very close to Dry Peak, though, for your own safety. Do not try to help us. You're refusing the aid of a shaper when fighting creations? Is that wise? A shaper apprentice, you mean? Well, there are lots of rogues. And when we kill some, more appear. If you can find out where the new ones are coming from, I would appreciate it. But do not look for a reward. Our resources are limited. Experience is enough reward for me. I require supplies. We have no supplies to spare. I'm sorry, Shaper, but that is the case. Well, tell that to the person who sold me some. What is past these locked doors? Only guard quarters, nothing of importance. Yeah, right, I'm gonna go poking about, I reckon. Oh, 6? You having a gigawatt? Holy shumbags. Oh, never mind. Right then, well that's good timing. We've finished exploring as much as we can here for now. Just make a quick old hefty note of that. Top, middle, yeah, the required amount of notes raises as the games go on. 2 guard doors that need many tools. Whoop. Wooden. Right, well that's that. That's the Warrens done. We're doing 1 area per part so far, aren't we? Yes we have. 4 parts, 4 areas cleared, mostly. That will change soon enough, I'm sure. Right, well, thanks for watching. Next time, we'll talk to Shanty in our bedroom. Oh, yeah. Wait, where am I? Oh, bug off. I'm in the wrong place. Belly. Look at the belly on that bob. Belly Bob Thornton. Anyway, bye. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Ah!